Hey y'all, this is Sky Juice in the house, coming to you live and direct from the beautiful island of Puerto Rico. And I wanted to talk to you today about creating a sprout garden. And I wanted to show you mine. This is my lovely sprout garden of about 7 trays of sprouts. Here we have buckwheat, microgreens, or buckwheat sprouts or buckwheat greens. And as you can see, let me see if I can get a couple. They're lovely, they're beautiful. They are very pretty in salads and wraps, etc. And you can just eat them right out the ground. Yummy, yummy. These are sunflower, buckwheat, sunflower, buckwheat. So I only have 2 varieties here. But it took me exactly 3 or 4 days. I think we're on day 4. This is day 4, so they're already ready to be harvested, which means cut at the base and use them for salads. And let me pull one up here. The reason why I know they're ready to harvest, especially the sunflowers, is if you can see, can you see right there, there's another leaf about to come out? You don't want that to happen because they're going to start to get bitter. So these are ready to harvest today because we don't want that second level of leaves to come. So basically what I wanted to talk to you about was creating your sprout garden. Now, first of all, I recommend this company so highly. Sprout People. I got my, this is 5 pounds of black oil sunflower seeds. I ordered it from them. I got my buckwheat and I got a couple other varieties, wheatgrass, etc. I find that their product is high quality. They sprout and grow fast and strong. I think the reason being is the sprouting seeds are fresh. They're young. You know, a lot of people have seeds that have been around for like 10 years or whatever, and they lose their potency after a while. So I recommend Sprout People. Also, you can get the trays from them. This is a heavy-duty sprouting tray, and you know, you can get all of the things you need, and the only thing else you need is some soil. So basically what you're going to do, this is how you do it. So you get the seeds, put them in a bowl. I'm just going to tell you how to do it because it's so easy, it's ridiculous. Put them in a bowl, like about yay big. Put seeds, I would say about 1.5 cups to 2 cups per tray. Okay? Now if you don't have the black tray that I had just showed, you can use a tray without holes, the kind of tray that they use at like the fast food restaurants, you know, like for the lunch trays. You can use those, and these actually are not punched out. These have no holes in them, so the water doesn't drain, but it still works. So these have not been drained, and these have, and it's still working. So you can use either. And if you feel like being exciting, take these trays and then just punch holes in it, because you only need about 1/2 inch of soil. Get some good topsoil or composted soil. Put a 1/2 inch layer on the tray. Then the next day, in fact it could be 8 hours later, when you soak your seeds in the bowl covered with like 2 or 3 inches of water, you lay them with your hands on top of the soil. Okay, right on top. You're not planting them, you're just laying them on top. I also take some of the water from the soak water and put it on there as well. And then what I do is I stack them one on top of the other. These pink trays will be stacked on top of one another, and the black trays will be stacked on top of one another. Then I grab this big rock and put it on top. So you're going to need an extra tray to go on top of everything, so you can put a rock on top of them, and that gives it some weight. And what that does is when the sprouts start to grow, they grow strong and they're fat. So they have like, their width is bigger because in order to get that tray to pop off, in order for them to grow, they actually start lifting the tray. They're doing weight lifts. So you get a stronger sprout. And if you don't have the weight on them, this right here would be a lot skinnier. So that's what you want to do. And then you water it every day, once or twice a day, depending on how moist your environment is. You can do this inside, actually. The only thing is, when you have trays that drain, you're going to have to allow it to drain in somewhere where it will fall. So a porch would work. After 2 or 3 days, the trays are gonna lift up, and you're gonna actually see them peeping through. Then you can separate them, which I just separated them yesterday morning, and it separated them. And then you just keep watering them. They're gonna turn completely green, and that's it. And I'm actually gonna start harvesting these today. Then you're gonna cut them at the base. You're gonna cut them at the base. And all the little seeds that are still on it, the husk of the seeds, you can basically flick them off. For the sunflower, you might have to physically take them off of some of them, but they do tend to pop off very easy. Now, what do you use them for? You can use them for salads. Number one, you can actually not buy lettuce anymore. That's how good these are. They taste good, and you can grow them in abundance, okay? This many trays I can go through myself, but I actually end up selling them. I sell them by the bag. I sell them for about $9 a pound, and people buy them. What else? That's pretty much it. I mean, honestly, if you're gonna do any type of healthy living cuisine, I'm over raw and I'm over vegan and I'm over those terms. Healthy is really where it's at. You really need to get into sprouting because it's really beautiful. I mean, just sitting there, they're so pretty. They're very healthy. This is the best way to get your protein. So all those people who say you have to eat meat in order to get protein, this is what you have to eat in order to get your protein. Because the amount of protein that's in it per what you're eating, and the amount of protein that actually assimilates into your body, not to mention the benefits of the chlorophyll from the greening of the plant, is a health food. This is a super health food right here. So check it out. If you have any questions, if I went too fast, I really don't think so because it's really simple. It's really easy. But get a sprout garden going. Start off with one tray, and it's awesome. And you know, when you have a lot of sprouts like this, you can take half this tray and juice it. And it only costs a few pennies per tray. Maybe like 25 cents, but very cheap. So yeah, try it out, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.